Okay, so time to draft M12, and this pack is pretty interesting. I have to think quickly because I got 20 seconds. So there's Doomblade, which I'm pretty sure is better than Oblivion. No, I don't know. Those are close. I haven't really compared them in my head yet. Oblivion Ring takes out way more things. But then there's also Honor of the Pure. But if I take Honor of the Pure, then I'm passing Oblivion Ring. I'm just gonna take Oblivion Ring. I like white better than black, and I think it's better than Honor of the Pure. And now, so Adaptive Automaton um, can do some stuff, but it's not amazing. There aren't many amazing cards at all here. There's really not. There's Unsummon, and I could try go blue-white. I mean, that's always fine. Unsummon is just such a not a second pick card. Blood Rage Vampire just isn't very good. I mean, it's fine. None of these cards are any good, really. So I'm just going to take Unsummon. Going to try and go blue-white, why not? It's a good deck. And Bell Tower Sphinx is a good card to put in that deck. So is Banalish Veteran. Giant Spiders is a fine card as well, as is Llanowar Elves. So green is fairly open with both of these. That's something to keep note of. But being past the Bell Tower Sphinx is also pretty good, so I'm going to take that. No reason to go into green. Okay. So we got Spirit Mantle, which is pretty sick on the Hexproof Flyer. That's it, because we don't have the green Hexproof guys. And otherwise it's just walking card disadvantage. Otherwise I'm looking at Phantasmal Bear, because the blue-white aggressive deck Phantasmal Bear is pretty good. I think if I already had a Hexproof guy, I'd pick up the Spirit Mantle for sure. But because I don't know I'm going to get one, I'm going to take the Bears here. Okay, well, I get past Azurmage, which is, yeah. I also got past Gorehorn Minotaurs, so what? And Fireslinger. But I haven't seen any other red cards. I could drop white right now. I'd be dropping Oblivion Ring for Gorehorn Minotaurs, and try and go blue-red aggressive, which is fairly good. I'm losing Oblivion Ring. I haven't seen much white. I also haven't seen much red except for this pack, which is just a really weird pack. It has two of the better red cards in it. I think I'm just going to stay safe. I'm going to take Azurmage and not get rid of a really good card in Oblivion Ring. And, well, we've got Coral Merfolk or Ponder, or Siege Mastodon, which I don't think is better than them. I think cards like Coral Merfolk actually got a lot better in M12 than they ever were in M10 or M11, because the format is very, very fast. You just get a lot of those and a lot of bears, and you win very quickly. So there's also more green coming by. These aren't great red. There's Ring Flesh, which is okay in black, but I think I'm just going to take the Merfolk here. Okay. Well, some more green in Sacred Wolf. And that was just sort of an anomaly of a red pack. It was just a single red pack had really good red cards in it, and then none of the other packs have. So I don't know. Maybe it was chock full of even better red cards to begin with. I don't know, but or maybe just all the other packs have had no red. Either way, nothing here is making me want to lose Oblivion Ring, so I'm just gonna stick with white. Okay. Oh, there's a Master Thief, which I don't really want to start, but is fine to side in. And I think it's a better sideboard card than Negate, and nothing here makes me want to change colors. Ooh, Frost Breath. Frost Breath wield? Okay. Well, I'm going to take that. Yeah, our blue beats are on. Turn to Frog can... I mean, it's not... It's really not amazing. But obviously not missing out on anything. So we'll see where it goes. And best card here, well, most playable card is probably Warpath Ghoul, so I'm just going to cut that. Another unsummon. Just take this. Okay. Let's see what Pack 2 has. This deck seems alright now. It could get there. Just a few more aggressive creatures. Now we only have 4 creatures, so that's what we're lacking. And Island. Okay. Well, that is a big ass spider. So, all that green that kept coming by us, if we had to pick some of that, we could have had a decent deck and put our spider in it, but I don't know really where that would have gone. Sticking with our current theme, blue-white aggressive, I already have an Azure Mage. I don't really want another one because there are better aggressive options, and as an aggressive card, Azure Mage is just a 2/1. In a stall, it wins you the game because it draws you boundless cards. But I think Aether Adept is just a much better aggressive card, even better than Phantasmal Bears. Because you go Phantasmal Bear, Coral Merfolk, and then drop an Aether Adept, bounce their creature, and you're hitting them for lots. And it also gets rid of Aurid guys. It's just a very good card. And I don't mind first picking it, so I'm going to take it out of this pack. There's also Elite Vanguard, which is not better than Aether Adept. Okay, so let's look at our options here. Rusted Sentinel, probably not the kind of card you want to pick up second. Stave Off is, well, pretty good. Doesn't work on Phantasmal Bear, but we only have one of them. Hopefully we'll pick up more, though. And it is a pretty decent trick. There's also Soren's Thirst, which we're obviously not going with, because we'd be dropping the better Oblivion Ring for it. Apart from that, there's not good cards in our colors. There's a Gravedigger, so this pack has some good black in it, but we're going to go with Stave Off. And we get past a Griffin. Ooh, and a Fleetwing. Which one of those is better? Well, if I picked up the Mantle, I'd obviously be taking the Fleetwing. But am I still taking the Fleetwing? It's possible. It hits for the same amount, comes out a turn earlier, but it just doesn't block for as much. You're a lot heavier blue, so taking white cards sort of does strain the mana base more, but that's not too relevant because they're both single color, and this is still mid-draft. I actually think I like the Fleetwing here. It allows us to take Auras, or Spirit Mantles, a bit higher up, and it does hit for the same amount. Costs 1 less, and get past Aether Adept. And another Gorehorn Minotaurs and a Blood Ogre. So, sort of like, if this trend had been happening, we could have had a pretty sick blue-red deck, but there's only been 2 packs like this that just sort of have insane red cards in them. So, I don't know. Don't know what's going on there, but Aether Adept is better than Griffin, so I'm going to take that one. Okay. Now we have a choice. Don't think I want to take a Stave Off when I could take one of these cards, and I already have a stave off. I'm looking at Assault Griffin and Spirit Mantle. So now we have a Fleetwing. What else can Spirit Mantle go on? Well, just my random 2-power guys for now. Assault Griffin is fine. It's not one of the sick aggressive cards, but it is pretty good. I actually think I'm gonna take the Spirit Mantle here. Goes well on the Fleetwing, and it also is very aggressive card because you stick it on a guy and start beating with it. And we get past a Griffin, which is pretty good. I'm going to take that over Mana Leak, which is the only other option. Alright, what are we looking at here? Mana Leak and Cancel. Alluring Siren is not what we're looking for in this deck. And we already have a Turn to Frog that we're probably not going to play, or that you don't want to play. So, which one's better, Mana Leak or Cancel? Think I like Mana Leak here. Because the games are going to go so fast, it's going to be pretty much as good as Cancel for most of the time, except it's cheaper. I'm going to go with Mana Leak. And get past another Frost Breath. Well, we definitely need more creatures to make that very good. But I think that's better than a Harbor Serpent. Not sure. Frost Breath is just, I've played it many times and it's always been amazing, so I'm going to take this Frost Breath. Ooh, both of the blue cards wheeled. Very interesting. You can take a bear or a mage. How can you take a bear over a mage? I just don't think that's right. As good as bear is, maybe I'm just undermining my aggressive strategy here too much, but I think mage is just... I mean, how can you not pick mage? I am going to pick mage. And we get another thief for the sideboard. Ooh, Scepter of Vamp. How is that even possible? Is no one in the entire draft playing Bloodthirst? Scepter Vampires going with 5 cards left in the pack. Oh, I'll take it. I don't know, maybe we're aggressive enough to play it? Probably not. I'm just gonna take that. And this. Okay. What does the next pack show us? We need some more creatures. The dragon is a decent creature. This pack is pretty sick. Gorehorn Minotaurs and Stormlord Berserker. Could have fit with the red if we had a bit more to go with that. Vengeful Pharaoh if we had been black, but that's just not even an option. And Phantasmal Dragon, which is decent enough. So I think we can take that. There's also Jade Mage for green, so this is a pretty stacked pack. I definitely don't think we need another Azurmage over a Skywinder Drake. Druidic Satchel seems not aggressive enough, but is a very good card. So if someone passed both these rares and took a common. Okay. Well, yeah. We're not taking Druidic Satchel over a Skyrider Drake. When we're low on creatures, we need more creatures. Skyrider Drake is a great aggressive creature, and yeah, this isn't really even a very aggressive card. So take that. Okay, so let's see. Oblivion Ring and Spirit Mantle. That's what Auravancer can get for us. Not very impressive. Not very impressive. Thran Golem can get Spirit Mantled. Also not very impressive. Probably just going to go with Griffin Sentinel here. Could also take the Harbor Serpent. But I don't think I will. I'm going to take the Griffin Sentinel, as I think it's better for our deck. Okay. A lot of cards I would play in a deck. I would play another Coromorph, and I would play a Griffin, and I would play the Sentinel. But I'm going to take the Fleetwing, because that's better than all of those, especially if we have Spirit Mantle. So, get in our deck. Ooh, a third Fleetwing is definitely not better than a third Aether Adept, so I guess that's not much of a new, it's just, hooray, we got an Aether Adept. We're gonna take it. And not much else, a Llanowar Elves and a Sacred Wolf. Now, what do we got? We got a Flash Freeze. That is it, because we can't play any of this other stuff. So we'll take it. Hide it for now. Visions of Beyond. That thing is not better than Skywinder Drink for sure. Neither is Griffin Sentinel. So, get in my deck. Okay. Now this, Divine Favor, I actually think is pretty good. It does allow you to beat with a lot more of you guys, like your Azumage or your Coromorph. And again, it's opening you up for 2-for-1s, but I think it's enough better, much more aggressive than Cutthroat, which is not really what we're looking for. That, I'm going to take Divine Favor here. As something that can push through more damage. I don't think we need a third unsummon, funnily enough, but I guess it's better than taking anything else here. We don't have many white creatures, and Manalith just is not fit for this deck, so take it, and we might side it in if it's like mono auras. Definitely not heavy enough white to play that Warhorse, unfortunately. So, probably take it, because it's better than Fling. Yeah. This deck looks pretty aggressive. Just 3 Aether Adepts, some 2-power guys. We needed more on this end, I think. Maybe if I wheel one of those Coromorph folks. They did, a lot of blue did wheel. Nope. Fran Golem. Is that better than a sideboarded Ice Cage? Divine Favor and Spirit Mantle. We don't have an Auramancer to get either of those back. So, probably not going to get there. Sorry, Golem Man. Nope, doesn't look like we're going to get a Coromorph. Unfortunately. I think our deck is fine without it. Let's go to building. Okay, so we have got Stave Off, Mighty Leap, Spirit Mantle, Divine Favor, Griffin Sentinel, Oblivion Ring, Peregrine Drake, Bell Tower Sphinx, Dragon, 2 Fleetwings, 3 Aether Adepts, 2 Skywinders, 2 Frost Breaths, a Mana Leak, 2 Azumages, a Coral Merfolk, probably 2 Unsummons and a Bear. That's already too many. We also have the Scepter of Empires, which is really just a damage turn. Probably not better than any of our cards. We already got a Shave Off. Yeah, 2. I just don't feel this is enough of a 16 land deck. If I wasn't playing these, probably would go for it, but let's look at this. The problem is all our creatures are top end. That is a pretty big problem. Oh, not really. They're all 3-drops. That's not too top end. Yeah. That's fine, actually. we could get this Warhorse to work, that would be brilliant, but I don't think we can. My mana just isn't that good. But this still works pretty fine. That's quite a few tricks there, and the Frost Breaths are going to be pretty good in this deck, I think. But we gotta cut 2 cards. 2, really. Well, I think first to go is probably just an unsummon. Let's go. Oh, maybe Mighty Leap is just a worse trick. Although I do have to cut 2 cards. Maybe Mighty Leap and an unsummon. I don't want to cut a Frostbreath. Excuse me. I'd rather have a Frostbreath than an unsummon. I still think I like this. This Divine Favor just fine. Gets through a lot of damage on a Coral Merfolk, on a Skywinder Drake especially. If they have any air defense. Oops. It makes it a 4/4. And opens you up for 2 for warning, but that is the price you gotta pay to go aggressive, and we also have Stave Off, so we can protect against that. Maybe with 3 Aether Adepts we don't really need 2 unsummons, so I'll take one of them out. And we can't Mighty Leap a bear or a dragon, although there are still a lot of targets we can Mighty Leap. I think it's the worst of our tricks. I think it's better than Mana Leak, which is the next one on the chopping block. And with that, I think we have our deck. So, I'm going to add land. You want us to go 4/13. What we need double blue for is Aether Adepts. Because, well, yeah, dragons too. Not, yeah, Azure Mages, yeah. Probably need double blue for, but not till later. So definitely don't need that much blue. And we do need more white because we want to be able to play our white spells. 6/11 with 6 white cards. None of them double white. Only need 1 white for the whole game. Probably get away with 7/10, but I really want to get my Aether Adepts on time. So 11 is probably the way to go. So 6/11 I think is good. Go 6/11, and we've got Flash Freeze, Ice Cage, Unsummon, Turn to Frog, 3rd Unsummon, Mighty Leap, Master Thief, all things we can side in. Alright, I don't think I'm missing anything, so... Oh, Demystify, all things we can side in. Let's get to the games.